Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I apologize for not having a video on last Friday, but I've been busy and I was gearing up for IMATS weekend, which this video is all about. So first I'm going to go with a haul, and then afterwards I vlogged my weekend at IMATS and then things that I kind of did during IMATS weekend as well. So stay tuned till the end of the video to see what I got up to, but I figured everyone wants to see what I purchased. So let's start with that first. Now, of course, I had to start with Morphe at IMATS. The lineup gets ridiculous, which you will see in my vlog, so thankfully I was one of the first people to shop at Morphe this year. So I knew that I had to pick up some brushes. So I got an array of brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 brushes. Not too shabby. I got the E35, which is this little itty bitty smudger brush, which will be great for the lower lash line. The E18, which is like stubby, like shading, blending brush. I'll probably use this in the crease in the outer V a lot. The M422, which is a thicker shading brush. I really like these for applying shadow all over the lid. M519, which is a more like tapered, condensed crease brush. The G24, which is from the Gunmetal collection. It's the dual fibers. It's more of a little bit of a fluffier crease brush. The 433, which is one of these, it kind of pokes out a little bit more. I could either use this to apply shadow on the lids, or I actually really like it in the crease. It seems to already blend it for me when I'm applying my shadows. The M517, this is a thicker crease brush, but this one will be good as a clean brush to just kind of blend everything out. The 417, which is another one of those thicker shader, shadow brushes. This one, again, I will probably apply shadows onto my lid. And then lastly, the only non-eye brush is the Morphe 530, and I'm thinking of this for either highlight or a targeted contour. I just thought I really liked it, and I don't really have anything quite like it. So yeah, those are the 9 brushes that I picked up from Morphe. I got 2 of the cream lip products. I got Undress, which is this neutrally shade, and Amethyst, which is a purple. Really, these 2 shades are like me in a nutshell. They're very glossy. I don't know how they will wear because of that, but the pigmentation is there, especially with Amethyst. Bam, look at that. That is really cool. Yeah, so you can see the glossiness of them. I'm excited to see how these wear on the lip and if they kind of bleed and how long they last and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, I had to get some palettes with Morphe, because really, who doesn't know about their 35 palettes? Because I was one of the first people to shop at Morphe, I had my selection of anything that they had in stock, and nicely enough, they had the 35O palette in stock. Oh my god. So they had the 35O, the 35O, the 35OS, and the 35OM, which means this is the original one. The S is all shimmer and the M is all mattes. I chose the original just so that I could get a nice mix of shimmer and mattes. I'm really excited to dig into this, and I'm also excited to dig into the other palette that I bought, because one just wasn't enough. The palettes are $25. Some of them were $20. The lip creams were $5 a piece, so not too bad. But yeah, the other palette that I got was the 35F, and this is Fall into Frost. All of these are shimmer. These 4 rows are all shimmer. This row is all matte. I love the idea of this palette. I'm really excited to start trying it out. I feel like this could start becoming one of my more well-used palettes, especially during the fall, just because look at all these shades. I'm in love already. I just like that the mattes are there, because in this way I can literally bring this on a trip, be done with it, because I have mattes and I have shimmers and I'm basically all set. With Morphe, if you spent cash, it was Canadian, no taxes. If you used credit card, you were dinged with the US conversion charge, which I was, but you still didn't have to pay taxes. So It's alright, and the fact that I only buy from Morphe once, maybe twice a year if I do end up going to IMATS New York, you know, then that's not too bad to spend a little bit of money on Morphe every so often. So I also went by one of the smaller booths at the at IMATS, and it's actually a Canadian brand, and it is Nikki Garrett. I picked up the Contour Duo in medium. They don't have a light yet, but they are producing it actually, and they are coming out with liquid lipstick soon. But this is so handy. Like, look at, it's just a contour and a highlighting powder. The highlight is absolutely stunning. I love it. Not too in your face, very subtle. This was $15, which I think is a great steal considering the quality of the product that I tried out. And then they also threw in a lipstick for me just because I was their first customer actually for the day, which was super nice of them. So I got to pick any of their matte lipsticks, and I was drawn to a purple one, and when I turned it over it said Purple Rain, and I was like, yep, for Prince I will be definitely getting that. So this is Purple Rain from, basically it's their sister company. It's Dame Occasionelle. Always chic, always classic. It is a matte lipstick. So Canadian brand. I was really happy to see that like a smaller brand had a booth at IMATS to try and get their name out there, because people will start to recognize it now. Be like, oh yeah, I think I saw a booth at IMATS for that. And then when they see an Instagram post or something about a product, they might be more apt to reach out and kind of see if they want to buy it or make an order online, whatever, just because that name's kind of stuck in their mind because of IMATS. I went to the Royal and Langnickel booth to pick up some more brushes, because why not? I picked up the Super Crease BMD 445, a really nice big crease brush. The eyeshader mini, the C415, just a really nice flat shader brush. Let's see, the Detailer C470. This will actually replace the lip brush that I use for my inner corner highlight. The Revolution BX95, this is the large smudger brush. This one's really cool. It's very dense. And then finally the mini flat shader BC402. This one I will use predominantly under, like in the lower lash line, to smudge everything out. The 5 brushes were 26 Canadian, so that's a really great deal for 5 eye brushes, just over $5 a piece, which I can definitely deal with. Okay, so I also went to a booth called Alcone. They had a bunch of different brands. They had Visart, which kind of piqued my interest. I was like, ooh, what else do they have? And then I saw that they had OCC lip tars. I don't actually own any of these, so I figured why not give one a try, and especially this one caught my eye. This is in the shade Black Metal Dahlia. And you can see it's like a deep red. It's like a metallic. It's so pretty. It is so, so pretty. It's a very thin formula considering the pigmentation that you get. It's really nice. I'm excited to try this one out. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a goth version of Dorothy's slippers from The Wizard of Oz. That's kind of how I see it. I think this was $14. I'm trying to remember prices as best I can. Also, the same booth that had the OCC lip tar has RCMA no color powder. Jaclyn Hill uses this so often. Like, I think everyone that I know, like the beauty bloggers that I know that were all there, I think every single one of us picked this up. I think it was $16. This is a little bit harder to get your hands on, so I am really excited to give this a try and see how it does on my dry skin and how it does for like baking and all of that kind of stuff. Now, outside of what I bought, there were actually 2 booths that were giving things kind of away. First one, Kat Von D, if you were waiting in line, you actually got a little mini studded kiss lipstick. I got it in the shade Lolita. Really cool that they were doing that. I think they were doing other giveaways around, like, throughout the day. I have to give it up for Clinique. Whoever was on their team for their IMATS prep knocked it out of the park. No competition whatsoever. They weren't selling a single thing. Not even a single thing. You couldn't buy anything. They were giving out makeup remover wipes. People are going to keep talking about Clinique and they're going to think about it, and it's a way to get people to try their product in a situation where they would need it anyways. People are swatching things on their arms all day. So if you get these makeup remover wipes, you can remove them and you'd be like, oh my god, that removed this makeup so easily. Maybe the next time I go to buy makeup wipes, I might consider the Clinique ones. Okay, and then last but not least, I was walking around and I saw that one of the brands, or one of the booths rather, it was beautyd.ca, and they had Kaitlyn Cosmetics. Now, a month or two ago, I heard about a lip stain. A girl at work had actually told me about it, that basically you put it on, you let it sit for like 2 minutes, and then you peel it off, and then there's a lip stain remaining, which sounds really cool. We tried to order it. You couldn't order it to Canada. It was so frustrating. We were so upset. They had it at IMATS, and so it's the Kaitlyn Cocoon Lip Stain. I got the shade Devilish Rose. Basically, yeah, you just put it on, you let it sit for a couple minutes, and then you peel it off, and then you're left with a lip stain. I'm so excited about these. I'm so excited. This is the find of IMATS, for sure, for a couple of us, actually. We were just walking around, and I was like, oh yeah, this lip stain that you peel off, da-da-da-da. Well, then we saw the display just above it, on the shelf above, and we started swatching them, and then this happened. I bought 3 of them. So the first thing that we started swatching was, again, it's Kaitlyn Cosmetics. It is the Starwave Glitter Tint. Now, and I got the shade in 04 Scorpio, which I'm not a Scorpio, I'm a Cancer. They didn't have a shade Cancer, so I didn't buy that one. Now this one, basically what it is it's a glitter liquid lipstick. I find that it dries relatively matte, but you can still see that there's glitter in it, and when you put a second coat on, it definitely, the intensity increases, but you just have to let it dry. It is so pretty. Like, this is actually Dorothy's Ruby Red Slippers. The Black Metal Dahlia one was the goth version. This is like the true version. Really, really cool. The other 2 that I got are the Starwave Metallic Tint. Metallic. So people thought that there was a spelling mistake. There's not, though. There's not. So basically what these ones are is a liquid lipstick, but a metallic one that dries matte. I have one of them on my lips right now, and it is so pretty. So I have 06 Bellatrix. In the tube, it looks more like orangey red, but once it dries down, you can see it's a little bit darker. This has like a moussey like consistency. This looks like more so like a burnt copper, fiery red. You can't even really tell the difference. This one's more of an orangey red, and this one's more of like a blue toned red. These are actually really comfortable on the lips. I'm really impressed. And the other color that I got was 08 Cassiopeia. I don't know how to say that one. I'm usually pretty good with pronunciations, but this is not that. And this one's like a berry metallic color. There, do you see that? Do you see? Yes? Yes. It's like it's a cream eyeshadow, but it's for your lips. These are very thin in consistency, but have more of like a mousse-like texture. I just reapplied this one just before I filmed this video, but I did have it on from about 11 in the morning, and then I got home at 3:45. I had lunch in that time, and I of course was like talking and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it wore away from like the corners of my lips and a little bit in the center. It was starting to dry out in the last 45 minutes of wear or so, but I ate steak and eggs for lunch, and it barely moved. These were 1 for $19 or 3 for $41 or 6 for $72. I think, yeah, that was the deal. So I got the 3, and the Cocoon lip stain was $20, and you could pay cash, debit, or credit at that booth, which was fantastic. I'm really intrigued by the beautyd.ca booth, and the people there were so nice. They had a really cool selection of different products that you didn't see at any other booths. It's October 1st, right? Yes, it is October 1st. This baby is going to be in my October favorites. Hands down, it is too good not to be. I think, though, I think that's it. I think that is actually all of the stuff that I bought at IMATS. Okay, so I now have my vlog for you guys. If you want to keep watching, go ahead and watch it. You'll see kind of what I got up to. Some of it was filmed on my phone. Some of it was filmed on this camera. Sorry, it's just kind of my first time vlogging, so I kind of forgot my camera, and sometimes it's easier to do on your phone, and I don't know. But I will say my goodbyes for right now, but I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I picked up at IMATS. Make sure to find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat, all of which are down below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing what I spent my money on and how I spent the weekend for IMATS. I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye. Okay, first time vlogging. It is IMATS weekend. I am going over to a friend's house, Sam. You might know her, Samantha Jane YT. Kind of a big deal on YouTube nowadays. She's just having some people over tonight just to kind of celebrate IMATS arriving to Toronto. So yeah, I just thought I would start the vlogging now so that I don't forget it. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some food first at Fresh on Spadina. It is so good. But yeah, I just got off work and headed to Sam's now for some hangouts. Also, I apparently suck at vlogging already. I forgot my camera. So for tonight, the iPhone 7 will have to do. Look who I found. Hi, Shauna. Picked up my food, going to Sam's. Although, we're gonna have a lot of snacks, aren't we?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I brought chocolate covered raisins.
Perfect. And I have your boohoo order.
And I have your color box.
We shop for each other. We shop. That's all we do. We don't just shop alone. We then put in orders for each other.
Because friends don't let friends make online orders alone.
True. Ooh, I like that. I like that. On September 30th, at whatever the hell time it is.
It's like 8 maybe?
Shauna said that. It's in the record books now. Good morning, everyone. It is far too early right now. I thought I would save you the horror of seeing me at 6:30 in the morning with no makeup on, but it is 10 to 8. I am now going to go get a cab and head down to the Metro Convention Center, and apparently a massive truck has to go right by me. Oh well. Yeah. Come with me to IMATS. Look at this. These are the Kaitlyn Starwave glitter tints. I've picked up this one. And the metallic tints as well. Really, really, really cool. Check out beautyD.ca and they carry this line. It's really cool. They were 3 for $41, so of course I bought 3. Is a genius. They're just giving out free makeup wipes.
Remember that time we were first in line, Kaitlyn?
Yeah, it was great. This is the Morphe line. This is ridiculous and very dark. Oh, sad.
Good thing. Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Okay.
They're gonna run out of the 35-0 in like a second.
They're probably already out.
I'm gonna get motors for my 35-0. Like I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like we can find other girls.
Yep, that's the Morphe line. No, thank you. Julie's found the official uniform of all CBBers. Oh, it's a video. Yes, low. Vanna White much?
Her mom wanted to come and it was sold out. Sold out! Sorry, Mom.
What's nice is that the highlight sits next to the contour and they play off of each other. They help each other do their jobs. right? Let's see in that camera. Oh, that looks cool, right?
Are we vlogging each other right now, Shell? Hi! Mine's Julie! We are en route to lunch, and I'm a little hangry, so this works out really well. I spent way too much money, but I think everything was worth it. And I'm gonna have a giveaway for someone out there who might deal with Morphe, and it might be a 35O palette. Ooh. So we are just leaving the NYX event. It was so much fun. I don't know what they do, but every single time the DJ speaks to my heart. But yes, hey everyone! We were the lifers of the night. We were around till the end. Yes, for sure. And we might have gotten So we are at Nuit Blanche right now, which is like an art festival in Toronto, and they shut down a bunch of the streets. And if any of you are hip-hop fans whatsoever, you'll know Director X, who did like a Hotline Bling video with Drake. He actually was the one that started this installation. Nuit Blanche, basically drunk people looking at art, right? Drunk? Yeah. It started off really good, but now it's drunk people looking at art. But it's cool. But we are having a fun time. It's cool. So I didn't end off the vlog last night. I had a little bit too much fun at the NYX After Dark party, so I figured just cut my losses and just not vlog it. But yeah, I'm just heading to an appointment and doing some groceries, and that's it. I didn't go to IMATS today because I was too tired. But it was a great weekend, and I always look forward to it just because I get to hang out with all my blogging friends and I get to buy makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I did this IMATS weekend. See you next time.